You know what time it is. It is meal prep time. And not gonna lie, this is gonna be a nicer one. I wasn't really thinking it was gonna be this nice, but it seems things are gonna be pretty okay. So for one meal, we're just gonna have broccoli, slaw, and spinach as the main vegetables to chop. Everything else is ground turkey and ground chicken. So that's gonna be pretty nice to just deal with. No chopping, no slicing, just putting that together. And obviously we're going to be oh right, boiling these. I don't know why my mind blinked. So Vaughn's had a cool 10 for $10 deal, so stocked up on a good amount of pasta because why not? Next meal is going to be, well, that was for the lazy lasagna, I guess, to specify. Next meal we're going to be doing the buffalo chicken pasta, and that has carrots, onions, and another bag of spinach. So pretty quick on that. We'll have to probably slice the chicken in half in some cases, but for the most part should be pretty easy, honestly. So, but the chicken won't be cut until tomorrow because it's going to be when we start to bake it and things like that. So, and I got to measure out how much chicken I'm going to be using. I ended up baking the protein oatmeal today because a friend and coworker, not the same one that I taste tested, another one, came by and was just curious, like, how do I meal prep? How do I work out? So I was just kind of showing them the ropes around that stuff and things like that. And they wanted to see how easy it was to make a protein oatmeal bake. So I showed them and ended up doing it today. So we'll see how that turns out by the end of the week, next week. And if it's fine, then I'll start making that on Saturday just to make life easier and have one less prep to do in the morning. I'm going to be doing a peach French toast bake as well. So I got different bread. Hopefully this bread will be thicker and absorb more, so it just comes out better, you know. We'll see though. See how things come out, and we'll just go from there. So I think you already know that there's going to be a time lapse coming. That's pretty much it. So really just onions and carrots this week, it seems, and spinach, you know. So that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the previous segment before the time lapse, but I ordered a new mic, so hopefully, you know, get that next week, things like that. So same old mic that I used previously in some of my original videos and stuff like that. So, which is sort of the whole reason I even bought this little DJI pocket camera. So that was pretty, you know, little needed type thing. A little upsetting when I lost it, but hey, what are you gonna do? So, onions and carrots are ready for tomorrow, and pretty much what we're just gonna do is just measure out this chicken, and pretty much that's it. So. I think what I'm going to start with first is the chicken. That should be the quickest, and I'll bake that. Once I'm done baking the chicken, I can put in the peach French toast, and then yeah. So we'll go from there. Let's see if we can wake up on time tomorrow. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. We are getting started. Woke up slightly earlier, but still late, so it is what it is. Not much we can do about that. So right now I'm going to be doing a little mix of things. I'm going to be doing the buffalo chicken pasta like I said yesterday first, but I'm going to also start preparing the peach French toast and things like that. So but main goal is just cook the chicken first, and then once that's done, put the peach French toast in. That way I just start cooking that at the same time as everything else, so everything should be good to go by then. But yeah, anyway, with that said, we'll just go ahead and get started, see where things go from here. So I'll probably start the time lapse a little bit later on into the thing, just because right now I'm just gonna be boiling water for the noodles, so it's like, is that necessary? So, yeah. Anyway, see you guys then. Cool, so that's done. Easy peasy, quick and easy. And it is 7:05, so we got more than enough time for the next recipe and to plate everything else too. So just gonna wash some things down and then prep up the current food, and while I'm doing all that, I'm gonna have the noodles boiling for the lazy lasagna. So it's just easy to go, easy to go. So I'll cut halfway through that at some point. You know what I mean? Again, no point in watching a time lapse of boiling water or me preparing food. It's just kind of get to it. So yeah. All right, well, the peach French toast is literally about to finish, so taking a gander at that for right now. It's been in there for about 50 minutes. I think I normally cook it for about 40, but I decided to do 50 today, see if there's any difference. So okay. Ooh. This one came out a lot better compared to before. Got a lot more aroma to it. Still a little liquidy, but it's fine. It's fine. I think what I need to do is put less egg whites, maybe like 100 grams less, potentially, or I get bigger bread. So that was my problem before. The bread was small, thin, didn't really absorb much. This one was a bit larger, so I think what I'm going to do is just get bigger bread next time. So anyway, pasta is boiling, meat is getting prepped. Let's get to it. Camera's about to die, so I'm just gonna let it charge for a couple minutes while I prep everything for like the last showing of everything there. So regardless, good time. 7:55 we finished, so started what, 6 o'clock? So 2 hours, let's say. Not bad, good prep. So see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, same old day, same old week. Every Sunday is the same, and that's not a bad thing. I like that. So meal prep. I think it's right there. I think what we start off with every morning, because I just refuse to change breakfast or anything like that. Protein oatmeal bake. I used butterscotch chips this time, so pretty excited for that. For the most part, solid. The butterscotch really comes out more compared to like the white chocolate chips and stuff like that. So I'm very happy with that. Really excited for the week on that one. Let's put this away. Next dish I'll be having for my second breakfast pre-lunch, sure, if you think about it, is a peach French toast bake. I'm getting way too close. So egg whites, peaches, bread, cinnamon, sweetener, easy stuff. Now, for the first lunch, we recreated the lazy lasagna. I'm very excited. Always a good dish. Lots of flavor, easy to make, quick to go. And we will be having that for lunch and dinner. That is what I'm doing this week. Made it a bit easier on myself, made it a quicker prep all around. So, for the pre-workout meal, I am doing a buffalo chicken pasta. This is a good meal to cut with too, but I find that's also a great meal to bulk with because if you just if you make like 10 servings, right, but only do it for the week, so you get a little extra per one, adds up to about like 900 something calories or something like that. Obviously, the nutrition facts will be on screen as I'm doing all this stuff, but for the most part, that'd be a great meal. Lots of protein, lots of carbs, and honestly, it tastes good. I really like spicy foods or hot foods, and I just use Frank's Red Hot. It wasn't anything too spectacular, right? But that gives it enough kick with it. So overall, very excited for this meal. Super simple, super quick. All of this was done in under 2 hours, or in just under 2 hours, I should say. So yeah, highly recommend it if you're gonna do it. All recipes can be found at mealprepmanual.com. That's where I get all of my stuff because it's just nice to have a recipe and I'm not really here to reinvent the wheel. So all in all, guys, hope you had a great morning. I have the rest of my day to get through, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you guys at the gym tomorrow.